What's up, kids? Peter from Panda here. Hey, I just bought this portable lantern. You can use it for a lot of stuff: camping, hiking, emergencies. This is from BYB. It's the E-0454. It's a 300 lumen portable LED camping lantern, and it's collapsible. It has a couple of handles here which fold in nicely into the sides, metal wire, and then you can flip them up and hang this from, say, a ceiling or a tent, roof, or whatever you like. You know, you can get kind of creative with this. So first of all, the camping lantern extends like this. It not only does it turn it on when you pull it out, but then you can control the brightness by adjusting it, you know, by partially collapsing it. What I've also figured out is these arms are pretty stiff. So if you wanted this elevated above your, you know, on something, you could use it like that. Otherwise, it's elevated already like this. You could use it. You could put it sideways, hang it. You know, it's just pretty useful. You know, certainly if you wanted to play cards on a camping trip, etc., etc. A couple things I want to point out here as I'm unscrewing the bottom here to put in 3 AA batteries, which it does not come with, but you can put them in there, is that this thing is plastic and it's very light. It's kind of the size of a large coffee mug is what I'd say, or not a super large coffee mug, but a coffee mug. It's actually pretty big, and it looks like it'd be heavier than it is, but it's actually pretty light. And what I wanted to say about this is that in playing around with it, I actually have dropped it a couple times, and it looks like it's in really good shape. It hasn't busted or cracked. I don't even really see any scuffs. So I think this is going to stand up to some abuse. I wouldn't call it waterproof, but I might call it like splash resistant. There's no O-ring here on the bottom, and I don't know that there's an O-ring or anything at the top here. But I just wanted to, you know, let you know, don't go diving with it. All right, so I'm going to open it up, and it's pretty bright in here. I have the lights on, and one of the things I want to show you, which you might get blinded by, it's like a welding light, is that unlike some other LED lanterns, on these light strips, you can see usually, you know, 5, 6, 7 LED elements all stacked up on each other. I'm not actually sure how they're doing this, but it's like just a strip of super bright LED light coming up from there. So I don't know if there's a diffuser or something on top of it. There's 3 of them around here, so it kind of works like a lighthouse. It is silver painted, like very shiny silver painted element in the inside, and then even on the top and on the bottom to help kind of keep all that light reflecting out. So one of the cool things about having these light strips is that you don't have the kind of the really sharp, punctuated, focused light coming out of an LED bulb. This is really bright. I wouldn't want to just stare into it, but it helps kind of just even out the light a little bit. It's kind of like the difference, in my opinion, between those LED taillights like on an Audi, where you can see all the little elements behind the diffuser, versus on the Dodge, for whatever reason, where it really looks like an illuminated light bar, kind of like on the taillights, where it almost looks like a neon light strip. So really smooth. I really dig that. It's kind of one of those small details that actually it really makes a nice difference for using it. Again, you can set it up like this. Put it on your picnic table, eat dinner, play cards, whatever, what have you. I've noticed I have run this and used this for a while in a variety of areas. You can squeeze it down here and just kind of get a little ambient light. And these batteries seem to last forever. So this thing doesn't draw a lot of power. And then when you close it down, it shuts off right there. So I would definitely have one of these, you know, in your bug out bag. Take camping with you. These fold down, so it's a really nice, it's portable, compact unit, and you know, it's just going to be one of those things I think you're going to use a lot. And the good thing about these lights is I don't know how many hours they're rated for, but you can certainly take this on a pretty long trip, use it all night and multiple nights, and not have to worry about it going dead. Now, 300 lumens. This is really making the most out of it. You know, if you use 300, if you have a 300 lumen flashlight, the difference there is you've got a real kind of focused beam of light, and they're not all that useful. This really works really well. Clear plastic on the outside there. So I'll put a link in the description where you can find this. It's actually fairly cheap too, only about 14 bucks. And this BYB light should definitely be something that you keep around your house for power outages or take on your trips. Peter Von Panda, out.